Hello horror fanatics, and welcome back to my spooky list of recaps. Today I'm going wild with a creature feature called The Monster from 2016. Alright, I guess I'll have to bite into this one. Damn, who wrote this? Come on. The movie begins with a creepy kid's poem. Is that really what they teach little kids? After that, a voiceover tells us that the monsters are real and shit. This voiceover is from our lead girl, Lizzie. She's apparently 10 years old. But from the looks of it, she's the one running the house. That includes cleaning up a lot of beer bottles. That's for an alcoholic parent, right? Yep, there's her mommy, Kathy, and it looks like she's a bit too young and irresponsible to be a mom. Lizzie's got everything sorted out, and she's pretty pissed off with her reckless mom. Well, you can't really blame her for that. Kathy looks worse than Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas. There's definitely a lot of tension between the two, and this movie is gonna keep pointing that out for us. Just wait and watch. They set off out on the road to meet Lizzie's dad, because it's his turn for custody. Man, they really got no chill towards each other. This is a toxic relationship. Kathy tries to be a good mom by handing over her family's watch to Lizzie. Just when you start seeing something a little bit positive in their relationship, we're taken to a pretty ugly flashback. It's around Lizzie's school play. She doesn't want her mom there, and they get into a really disturbing argument right after. Bruh, Kathy really needs to get some help or something. That's not how you talk to your kid. Alright, we're back in the present, and now the girls are in a forest, just chilling for some weird reason. Kathy just can't do without her smokes, can she? It starts to rain and they get back on their way. Lizzie then decides to do something nice and allows her mom to smoke if she can crack open the window. Oh, that's sweet. The night then gets really dark, and while things appear to be going slowly, the tension keeps increasing. We've got the haunting background score to thank for that, just as it looks like the ladies might get into another fight. Whoa, shit, what the hell happened? The car crashes into a wolf and spins around for a bit before it bangs into the roadkill again. The women get knocked out and wake up later with a few injuries. Well, shit, the car ain't starting, and Kathy's wrist looks pretty bad. They call 911 and manage to give their location after a lot of confused babbling. An ambulance gets sent out for them, but we all know that things are gonna get messy real soon. Kathy gets bored and waits to get out of the car, but Lizzie is understandably scared to do that. I mean, she's a 10-year-old girl, and it's pitch black, and it's raining. What do you expect? We get a better look at the wolf, and yeah, that poor doggo is definitely dead. Kathy convinces Lizzie to be brave, and they both get out of the car and go and inspect it. Lizzie doesn't feel right about the vibe, so Kathy makes the right call and tells her to ring up her dad to come and get her. Yet again, after a smart move, we're taken to another flashback, and this time we see Kathy struggling with her alcohol addiction, and it really isn't pleasant to watch. She gives in and drinks some leftover booze from her garbage. Ugh. The next morning, she's puking in the toilet and has passed out. But then Lizzie comes from behind and snuggles up to her. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Hey, this one wasn't too bad. Anyway, back to the present. The women check out the wolf and Kathy finds something weird inside its body. Is that a tooth? I don't know. They then get back inside the car and Kathy states that some of its injuries weren't from the crash. The tensions rise even further and we hear some scary sounds and see some creepy POV shots. A man named Jesse arrives in his car and pulls up over ahead of them. So I guess everything's gonna be alright then? Wait, where did that wolf go? Yep, that's a Jurassic Park reference for sure. Jesse helps them out by getting their stuff into his car, but the monster sound just keeps getting built up, so I'm not breathing easy just yet. Lizzie is still a little bit confused about the sudden wolf appearance, and yep, that's definitely a tooth, and it ain't from any animal that I know. Jesse works on the car and Kathy wants to call Lizzie's dad to ask him how long he's gonna take. Turns out that the phones are in Jesse's car, so she sends her daughter to go and get them. Aren't you supposed to be a little more protective? Lizzie can't open the door to the car, and that POV can only mean that the monster is behind her. Man, some of these shots are pretty well done. The tension builds up slowly and steadily as Lizzie comes across the wolf body, and well, it's pretty chewed up now. Ugh. She then calls out to her mom, but she's too busy checking out her lighter. Come on, Kathy, be better. Lizzie sits there and apologizes to the corpse. That's pretty cute. But holy shit, what the hell is that? God damn, that's one ugly mother lover. The monster isn't even clearly visible, but it looks freaking scary, and then it just leaves? I guess it wanted to let Lizzie pay her respects to its dinner. Oh, let's get an F in the chat for that guy. It's time for another flashback now. Here, Lizzie sneaks up on Kathy, who's passed out as usual, and points a knife at her while whispering, "I hate you," again and again. Bruh, these people need to chill. Back in the car now, Lizzie tells Kathy about finding the eaten corpse while Jesse tries to finish up on their car. But then he hears the monster noises again. Ah, crap. You know, this monster actually sounds a lot like the dinosaur noises from Jurassic Park 2. Well, the beast doesn't care about our homage, so it instead goes ahead and attacks poor Jesse. Yeah, he was never gonna fare well there. Kathy grows impatient and calls out to the dead man to hurry up, but of course, they hear no response. She then gets out of the car to check out on the dude and finds him missing. Oh boy, I can already see this one getting messy anytime now. Yeah, he's not gonna answer you, woman. Just get back inside the car. Ha shit, jump scare. Yep, another Jurassic Park reference with the arm being thrown on the car. Looks like the director really loved Spielberg's dinosaur classic. Now that shit's gone south, Lizzie and Kathy hold each other while waiting for the ambulance. Haha, Lizzie kinda insults her mom by saying she'd prefer to see her dad here. And we can't really blame her for that though. They then try to start the car, but that doesn't work. Oh, wait a sec, Jesse's alive. He crawls back to the car, but the ladies are unsure of what to do. I guess it's not wise to go back out there, but it's still a tricky situation. Shit, there's the monster again. Jesse tries to get back inside his car, but falls down. The girls try to warn him it's too late, and the monster actually brutally kills him. And even though we don't actually get to see any of the gore, the sounds are pretty nasty. This is getting a little too scary, so we're sent to another flashback, and bruh, this isn't any better. It's a little too aggressive for me to narrate, so let's just go back to the bloodthirsty monster instead. Kathy tries to calm Lizzie down, but come on, this ain't looking good for either of you. She decides to get to the truck and take Jesse's keys so that they can escape. Once again, I'm a little 50-50 on this idea, but I'm not really going to criticize her for it. Oh, god damn it, that stupid teddy bear or dog thing, whatever that is, it starts playing some shitty rhymes and creates a lot of noise. They shut it down, but the damage has been done. Things get too silent, and I'm pretty sure something's gonna... Oh crap, there it is! It snatches Kathy out of the car and bites her neck. Come on man, at least buy her dinner first. Luckily the ambulance arrives before it can do any more damage. The medics take the woman inside and treat Kathy's wounds. The women just want to leave, but of course their saviors want to scout the area to check up on the animal. That ends up with one dude getting thrown into the windshield and another woman getting killed right in front of them. Yeah, Kathy beats on the monster for a bit, but that doesn't do anything to it. We get another awesome shot of the monster here, and I gotta admit that the practical effects on this one look pretty dope. The women drive off in the ambulance despite Kathy's faulty wrist, and hopefully that should be the end of it. But no, the monster somehow reaches the vehicle and flips it over? Dude, how strong is this thing? Both women look pretty messed up, but they're still alive. They then check out on each other, but the monster doesn't care about any sentimental crap, so it breaks in and is about to attack them till Kathy flashes her light on it, causing it to run away. So it's scared of light? Well, that's a bright discovery, hey? Kathy pukes blood and realizes she ain't gonna make it, so she makes a plan for Lizzie to escape. It involves her baiting the monster out with a flaming torch so that Lizzie can use the distraction to run away into a well-lit area. Lizzie reluctantly agrees to it at first. Listen, I gotta admire that the acting that follows here isn't really that great, but I can live with the more realistic approach here. The plan goes through and Kathy gets horrifically slaughtered, but then Lizzie comes to the rescue and beats on the monster with a hammer. This basically renders the entire plan useless and makes Kathy's death even more worthless. What's with stupid kids in horror movies? Surely Gen Zers are gonna be smarter than this, right? The monster then eventually runs off after being flashed. No, not like that, you sick freaks. And then Lizzie holds Kathy and cries as her mom dies with disappointment in the future of her bloodline. The child takes her mom's lighter and crawls back inside the ambulance. As the monster lurks outside, Lizzie finds a spray bottle and I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to be used. The little kid decides to buck up and uses that stupid stuffed toy to attract the monster with those nursery rhymes again. The monster takes the bait and tears into the toy, doing us all a favor by ripping it to shreds. Alright, now it's time for Lizzie to do her thing. She taunts the monster to come at her because she's not afraid of it. it takes the bait and gets close enough for her to light it up, and hopefully that's the end of the scary black beast. She goes up to it so that we can all get another jump scare right before the creature actually dies. I'd still use that lighter spray instead of some stick, but I guess it's fine. Lizzie then calls back to one final memory with her mum, where they share a pretty emotional and wholesome conversation. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda cried here, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. The voiceover from the beginning of the movie starts over again as Lizzie walks through the forest and steps into the light. Good for her. And there you go guys, that was The Monster. It had a few weaknesses, but overall, it was a pretty solid effort. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to keep getting more recap content. I've got loads of movies in my collection, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you guys, so keep your notifications on for my future uploads. Alright guys, take care everyone.